Ms. Ladislaw, have you ever seen a country that experiences economic growth and has a decrease in the consumption of energy? Do you know of any examples of that?
Right, the country experiences economic growth.
In order to have economic growth, do you have an increase or a decrease in the consumption of energy?
Well, it depends over what period of time. You tend to have an increase.
An increase.
Yeah, but over time, you know, we're still increasing, and the rate at which we consume energy goes down, so you become more energy efficient, but that's at the latter half of the development stage.
Mr. Clavin, can you answer that? I know it may not be your area of expertise, but
I think Ms. Ladislaw is right that as economies develop, they tend to consume energy, but as they mature, they get better at that. And some of the things that Mr. Weiss speaks about, in better investments in new technologies and efficiency, can result in more output, even though you're better at what you do. And natural gas is a great example of that. We're moving from fuels that put out more carbon emissions to an abundant fuel, if we let the market kind of follow its own course, that emits much less carbon. So, you know, in the U.S., I think we've gotten better at efficiency over time, and even recently we've reduced our carbon footprint back to early 1990s level, in part through natural gas. So I think if you let the market pursue its own natural course, you can get economic expansion and marginal efficiencies as that expansion goes forward.
Ms. Hawley?
I would concur with both of them. I think we're seeing that. I think we're seeing a lot more efficiency, but we are seeing greater production. So it has to do with the volume as well. And as we increase our manufacturing facilities here, obviously our carbon, not our carbon footprint, but our energy use is going to increase as our population increases or as our markets increase. But generally, I think we are getting more efficient. I think we're reducing our carbon footprint, and I think natural gas is a key piece to that.
Mr. Weiss?
Well, first, I think you can take, for example, California, which is like the 8th or 9th largest economy in the world, and they went on a crash diet to become more economically efficient, energy efficient over the last 30 years, and they use less energy per dollar than many other places, and yet the economy there has grown. Another good example is fuel economy standards. It's projected that our fuel use, our oil use, is going to remain pretty flat over the next 10 years at least, go up a little bit, even though our economy is projected to grow and we're going to have more people and more cars on the road. So there's another example of economic growth occurring as we use our energy much more efficiently.
Well, I would just add to that, Mr. Weiss, that I'm from California, and there are actually two different Californias, the one where I come from and the one that does not experience economic growth. In fact, we've had almost no growth and about 15% unemployment. And then I think what you're referring to is on the coast, where they have had a lot of energy savings, but it's also one of the most pleasant places on the planet in terms of a very mild climate. So where you don't have to run your air conditioner and you don't need a lot of heating, you know, it's fairly easy to increase your capacity to consume energy. But inland, where you have high temperatures and low temperatures, it's not real beneficial.
Well, as you know, they did market reforms about 30 years ago that are statewide, so to help electricity rates be decoupled from profits so that utilities had an incentive to provide electricity more efficiently rather than have their profits linked to selling more electricity. And that's benefited everyone, I'm guessing. I don't have any data right with me, though.
Well, I want to thank the ranking member. I want to thank all the panelists today and all the members for their participation in today's hearing. And without any further comment, we'll adjourn.